Hey, you're watching and listening to Mark from Sephton.com. Really excited to be with you today. Look, I'm donning a new haircut, all looking fresh, ready for my vacation. Really looking forward to that. Today I want to talk to you about how, as an entrepreneur, to become a lover of learning. It's really important that we continually invest, educate and inspire ourselves, the materials, what we read, the people we surround ourselves with. It's really important that regardless of how successful we are, we'll continue to grow, continue to develop, be teachable, make sure that you've got the right attitude towards learning and development. And really I want to encourage you to become a lover of learning, and I've got a couple of simple, real practical steps which will really help you encourage and cultivate that whole attitude of developing yourself. If you improve if you increase your skill, you become more valuable. If you become more valuable, then the marketplace will pay more for your skill. So just because you have a business that is doing well doesn't mean that you can afford to rest on your laurels. At the end of the day, we have one chance at this as people and as entrepreneurs. We have one chance on this earth. Let's get the best and the most out of it. Let's get the knowledge and then let's apply that knowledge. So the first point of learning is envisage the outcome. So whenever you're developing a skill, think about what opportunities that will create for you, what influence it will give you, what credibility, how it'll improve your customer relationships and also, your profitability. So when you're developing yourself and taking time, realize and understand and envisage the outcome of what you will be like and how that will manifest itself in your life. The second is understand your learning language. I hated school. I learn by doing. I like to do with my hands. I like to feel. I like to experience. So it's really important that you understand your own learning language. Do you like to read? Do you prefer to listen? Do you prefer to be hands-on and kind of go through more practical steps towards this new skill or the development of a skill or influence? The next one is make failing fun. So as part of your own learning development, it's not just about study, it's also about understanding that failure happens to us all. Make it fun. Some of my greatest learnings have been during my most biggest faux pas. It's really important that when we fail that we see the funny side. We enable it to teach us, because I believe it does teach us when we fail. It's not nice, it's uncomfortable, but it really helps us, doesn't it, understand who we are and helps us really correct and evolve and reinvent new situations, whereas previously we'd fallen flat on our face. The next point is really to be accountable for your greater good. It is no good just living out of the influence and the skills that you have now, because you're only ever going to be able to deliver what you're currently delivering. If you have ambitions to deliver to a higher amount of people, expressing your business in new ways, adding new different protocols to your business, it's really important that you stay accountable to your greater good. We all have a choice. Anything worth value has to cost you something, whether that's time, whether that's money, whether that's blood, sweat and tears. It will cost you something, but it is worth it. Anything that develops you is so important. If you work with a mentor or a coach, it is an investment in you. It is to improve the way that you think, the way that you act, the way that you behave. And really, when you go to work with a mentor or coach, you really want to be looking for somebody who really embraces some of the behaviors, some of the thoughts, some of the language, some of the confidence and the focus that you might be missing. So really understand that being accountable to your greater good is essential. And my last point really is to invest in what you are passionate about. So invest in those areas of strengths, invest in those areas of passions, and most importantly, invest your time, your energy and resource in the areas which you are already influential. If you are influential in marketing, invest in that, specialize in that, stay defined within that, stay concentrated and really precise in terms of having that clear vision, and be the go-to person by creating a whole atmosphere and understanding that people can come to you for marketing. It doesn't matter whether it's marketing or anything else, but invest in your areas of influence. You can find out more about me at marksephton.com. I have got a number of other videos that I'm going to be covering over the next few weeks. I'm really excited because people have been encouraging me to speak and share different points on different things. So next week I'm going to look at fear, how to overcome and combat fear, and help us to get from being a victim of fear to really using it to drive us on. But check me out, leave a comment, really appreciate it, and have a fantastic week.